Can you give me 3 things that you would like to tell a new Twitter user, 3 top-of-mind things that would be your advice to them?
The number one I always tell people is Twitter is storytelling. You are a storyteller, and so it's really important to keep that in mind. So if you're a person or a brand, that story is going to be a little bit different depending on it. But what you should do is you should entice people and you should move emotion. So you either make them cry, you make them laugh, you shock them, whatever fits you and your product and whatever you're doing with Twitter, you want to try and move those emotions as much as possible. And so really it's important to just not be a marketing vehicle, not be a I just had this for lunch kind of vehicle. It's more about a story and kind of painting a whole picture for them, whether that's you or your product. The other thing is I would also say to not look at the follower number as a metric for success. It's easy to get caught up in that, and it's really interesting to say that, oh my God, 8,000 people follow me. In all honesty though, I would say only 2,000 are people that I really value. Those are real people, they're not bots, they're not all these things. And so on the same breath, basically you want to have those people as quantity over quality. Did I say that wrong? Quality over quantity. Yes. And you want those people to be targeted to you. So if you're into sports, you should have a great following of people that are also into sports. If you are into surfing, and so on and so on. And so having very highly targeted followers is really the key to success on Twitter.
That's a very good point.
Yeah. I would say know your audience. Know what audience that you're trying to, talk to or attack, or the reason why you're trying to be on Twitter. You got some people that just get on there from a fan perspective to keep up with other people. You got some people that are trying to market or promote something. And then, you can't make everybody happy. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to follow you, and everybody's not going to have the same interest, but you got to know the main audience that you're trying to talk to, and you talk to them on a daily basis as much as you can. Try to keep it interesting for them. Also, be authentic, you know what I mean? Like, don't do anything that's not you. Treat Twitter like it's real life, like it's a real person, like there's real people listening, you know what I mean? Because you never know who's watching those tweets. There's some people that are on Twitter right now don't even know their mother's probably looking at everything they're posting, you know what I mean? Be authentic to who you are, be authentic to what you really believe, and just pay attention to the fact that people are, these are real people, and then also last, just have fun, you know what I mean? Like nobody, people like interesting people, you know what I mean? They don't like to see somebody that's just on there always complaining, because even in 140 characters, you can influence somebody else's day. You can do something and, post a link to a song that actually makes somebody feel better. Just understand the power you have when you're on Twitter, and don't get so caught up in the number of followers. It's more about the quality over the quantity,
I'd say jump in slowly, and I don't worry about following 1 million people, and follow your friends that you'd like to see an email from in your inbox, and just ask questions. Don't be afraid to experiment, and if you don't understand something, to ask your friends, and have fun with it as well.
Yeah, if someone's new on Twitter, there are a couple of pieces of advice. One is make sure that you engage people and you retweet. Just to get the dialogue going, because if you're always blasting one way, not so great. Talk about good things that happen, and if there's something that's annoying you, okay, but no one wants to have someone who's complaining about everything all the time. So a lot of people like Twitter to express themselves, and if they're really frustrated, and that's fine. But if that's all you're saying, then it's maybe not so great, because people might have a negative opinion of what you're doing. So tweet the good stuff and tweet some of the no-one stuff. Just be well-rounded in your tweets, I guess.
That's a very good point, since Google seems to be indexing everything we're saying on Twitter, and all those negative things just sit out there, don't they?
Right, yeah, exactly.